What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode of my Path to Power. We are on to episode number 5. If you missed it earlier, I opened about 1.8 million coins worth of packs while I was in England, so be sure to check that out if you kind of want to see what packs are looking like. I also answered a bunch of questions that you guys have. You can see on the screen we picked up Peculiar or something along those lines. I also received a free gold pack, which was pretty sweet. I got that Ezekiel for 300 coins while I was browsing around the 59th minute, or just so happened to stumble in there. Simon right there, 150 coins. So I was pretty happy with this overall, haul of players that I had received. And I didn't go full screen here because I couldn't open the pack originally in full screen, and then I forgot to change it over, but we will eventually switch to full screen so you can see what that's all about. So I went ahead and I looked at the Belgian Pro League for some silvers this time, just to see what they're all about. Now, I talked about switching to golds yesterday, but golds, frankly, for me, are just quite hard to trade. Now, that's not every gold, and that's not always the case, but I kind of just prefer trolling around through the silvers and seeing what may or may not pop up. So, Choupo-Moting sold, and I've had a bunch of other cards sell on, and yesterday was an okay day for trading. I didn't do loads of it, but I did enough of it that I felt like I made some coins. Currently, I think I'm sitting somewhere around 20-ish thousand coins. So it's Monday right now. You've got Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday to build a team. Now, why would I say those 3 days? Well, on Friday, the early release comes out in the good old US of A. When the early release drops in the US, then people will be opening packs with FIFA points, with Microsoft points, and it is going to shake up the market. However, this means two things. One, there will be deals to be had. There will be people listing cards for stupid wrong prices, and you'll be able to snag a deal. Second, this also means that the price of players is going to go up because people are going to now have coins to spend, and they're going to say, I don't care how, if I have to pay an extra $5,000 for what's above that price for that Robin Van Persie, I'm going to pay it. Big deal. And everybody's going to see that card sell for $5,000 more and say, hey, I'm going to up the price of my card. If that one's sold, then I'm going to up this one even more. Maybe I can make a little bit more on it. That's exactly what they're going to do. So here's finally the gold free pack that I got, and we're on to the full screen now. 14,497 coins, not too shabby. But I got absolutely nothing. That guy's going to go for discard value. I'm going to keep the contract and keep the fitness card because undoubtedly I'll want to have those when the actual game comes out, because I'm going to need them eventually. Somewhere along this path to power, I will indeed need them. And selling them right now, one, nobody's playing the game, so there's no need for contract and fitness cards. And two, when the game actually drops, people are going to be opening so many packs that there'll be plenty of contract and fitness cards on the market. Now, this isn't what my Eredivisie side, if I were to go with it, might look like. But I am going to go ahead and, well, actually, you'll see what I end up doing in a little bit. But I went and looked at the club, and as many of you guys saw, or some of you guys maybe saw, some of you didn't, I bought Soren Brandy yet again. This is the third FIFA in a row that I think I've picked him up just to have him in my club on my team because he was such a legend for me in my FIFA 12. I think it was a road to glory back then, but he was such a legend that I went ahead and picked him up. Picked up Sumahoro here, 650 coins. Now, he's 4-star skills, so I thought, hey, he might go up. He's got decent pace, and frankly, it was just not that much to play. I tried to pick up a non. I was unable to do so. O'Gonesi, I've got a nice bid on him right there. I picked up this Vancouver, or I'm really not sure how to say his name, so apologies if I mispronounce that. And I send these guys over to the transfer list just so I can show you guys what I'm selling them for and what I bought them for, because the way it seems to be easier than rather me just like showing you the footage right when I'm buying the card. I just leave them in my transfer targets list or leave them in my transfer list, and I can show you what I paid for them. So you've got, however, we're going to say his name, Vancouver on the screen. 700 coins is what I paid for him. He looks to be probably the best center defensive mid in the Belgian Pro League. That's a silver. So I'm going to go ahead and list him up. 1,500 coins, no problem. I picked up Tarval, another French center back from the Belgian Pro League. 750 coins, 72 pace, not too shabby. I should be able to get 1,000 coins for him. If, however, those two guys, along with the other Pro League players, don't sell on. I guess O'Gonesi right here, I paid 750 coins for. not a big deal. I think the Belgian Pro League silvers are quite good, and that could be a team that I might like to play with. But the cards are going to undoubtedly go up because someone will want to play with these silvers. And so I'm pretty confident in my, I guess I would call it silver investing. Now, investing is one of the things that I've been meaning to talk about because of how difficult trading is. If you get a fantastic deal on a player, this year, more than any other year, it is probably worth it to maybe just hold on to that guy rather than just try to turn him around for a couple hundred coins or even 1,000 coins more, because he could go up in the long run. And there are going to be some players that are better off, that you're better off investing in. These are going to be the players that you think are going to be overhyped. I talked about Lucas Piazon yesterday. He might be a solid one, and that's largely because he's got a very high name value. He's also a Brasilver. And so he could be good. We picked up another Choupo-Moting right here, 5,600 coins. His price has gone up to about 6,500. He's another player that I think could be a decent investment because I think I got asked a question about Malapa in my Q&A. And if looking at the two of those guys for me, I'm going to pick Choupo-Moting over Malapa to try out. And that's just because Moting has 4-star skills and he's got more well-rounded stats. I'm not really sold on Malapa yet in FIFA 14. Remember, this is a different game that's going to play differently. So a lot of the hype players from the previous games are not going to play the same way. So it's going to be one of those where you kind of just have to wait and see. I picked up a Guthrie here for what I thought was a sweet deal at only 400 coins. I thought, hey, 74 rated English silver from the championship with 77 passing and 77 dribbling. This guy has got to be going for a couple thousand coins. I was shocked to see that he was only really going for about 800, 900 coins. I was like, oh man, what the heck? I was sure I just picked up a fantastic deal, but I had not. So I'm going to list him up for just about 950, though I'm sure he will sell on. He's got to be one of the better center mids, at least on FIFA in the championship. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy this episode of Path to Power and the tips are helping you out, go ahead and leave a like or thumbs up on this video. It really does indeed help me out. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.